I put this on my Facebook because I was just like, what the hell is this, bro? Who the hell is this? Amy Gallagher. There's a comment somewhere that says, I'd rather vote for Frank Gallagher. Yeah. She put this. I was just like, you know, I'm always calling out the anti-woke people, yeah. I've said I've never seen someone so confused in all my life. This is who Wayne Webster will be voting for, I'm sure. She wants everyone treated equally as individuals, but wants a colourblind society. She lists women's sex-based rights and gay rights, but says no identity politics. Standing up to woke means being against equality. We live in crazy times. So that's what I wrote, yeah. Is Gary Stevenson one of the other candidates? I'm gonna play a video in a minute that shows all the candidates. I saw a 4-minute video that shows the candidates, so I wanna watch that. But I can't even read this here, yeah. It's crazy, bro. I wish I had the paper because it's too small on the screen, but she's basically saying stand up to woke. I've said it a million times. The term woke, the way they've turned that into a negative, is disgraceful. Woke is a black cultural word to mean to be anti-racist, to be awake to the system of racism. So it's like a buzzword now that the right wing and racist people use, and she's allowed to openly use it in her mayor campaign. Like what? Like I was just shocked when I saw that. I was like, what? Is this like a Twitter person running for mayor? Like what the hell's going on? You know what I'm saying? And then she says stuff in here how she wants a colourblind society. So, but wants equality. But a colourblind society and equality doesn't match because we live in an unequal society. So we need to see colour, we need to see race, we need to see the differences in order to make it equal again. So she's like literally just all over the place, absolute waffle. And identity politics. Let's read what Nephilim said. No more identity politics, she says, after committing to protect gay rights, which was called identity politics while they were fighting for their rights. Identity politics is the dog whistle of pussios who won't just say what they mean. The level of stupid is off the charts. This woman is a nutter, and she's actually running for mayor. I find that scary. I literally actually find it scary. Why I'm standing to become mayor of London. SDP candidate Amy Gallagher. And the weird thing is she's standing as the Social Democrat Party, which I don't really know anything about, but that's what Corbyn calls himself, a Social Democrat. So you lot are obviously having a laugh with calling yourself that. Amy Gallagher discusses King Charles and the NHS with Mike who? Amy Gallagher discusses the migrant crisis. Oh, that's the longest video, but it's the one I'm most interested in. Defund the mayor. Amy Gallagher for mayor of London, SDP primary. For safer spaces, not virtue signalling. Let's just look this one. Defund the mayor. It's just taking it off of defund the police, obviously original.
When you hear mayor of London, you may think cleaner and safer streets, trains that run on time, and more industry in our town. But the reality of having a mayor of London is more politicians standing between you and the power to take control of your life and your community. More bureaucrats, more lobbyists, more of your money. A budget of £80 billion and counting. This year, Sadiq Khan wasted £220,000 on an ad campaign to tell people to say the word mate to combat sexism. He wasted £1 million on customer satisfaction surveys for the police when you aren't even their customer. He wasted £13 million on a failed ban on junk food advertisements on the tube. These may be silly examples, but the price tags are serious. More importantly, as of September 2023, TfL says that ULEZ has cost us £160 million so far.
I hate it when they do this, when they just focus their whole thing on, oh, this is what he done wrong. This is what he done. We already know what he done wrong. Yeah, we're not stupid. Like, tell us what you want to do. Tell us who you are. What kind of person are you? What can we trust you? The answer is always no.
My name is Amy Gallagher and I've lived and worked in London all my life. My role as a community nurse has taken me across London and into the homes and lives of many Londoners.
Yeah, she was a nurse and she worked for the NHS, and now she calls out the NHS and attacks them and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I don't think we can really use her role as any kind of character.
I have seen the effects of poverty and lack of opportunity on the mental and physical health of people that Sadiq Khan claims to represent. I also know what it is like to take on the establishment. As a whistleblower at the Tavistock, I saw the impact of woke ideology on healthcare, the NHS and our institutions. I knew...
Listen, big up the Tavistock, innit? Don't get me wrong, these places are wildly underfunded. Tavistock is a mental health service that's funded by the NHS. It's I think it's the main adult mental health service in London. I'm not 100%. But they're doing what they can, innit? Under very, very limited resources. It's very hard to get help from them. Yeah, I've never done it myself, but I know people who have. So she's coming at them. So she used to work there. I'm imagining. So she was the whistleblower for calling out woke ideologies. You know what I'm saying? So calling out them having I don't know. I can't specify in it, but something to do with equality. How calling out them focusing on any type form of equality in what they're doing. Madness.
That action was needed, and I had the courage of my convictions to launch a legal and political campaign to stand up to
she's suing them.
Now I want to stand up to the political elite. I've developed a public profile as a campaigner for justice, standing up for principles and motives
for injustice
in line with SDP values. I have experience of campaigning and doing media work. But with this campaign, I can build on that foundation and be a trustworthy candidate for the SDP that Londoners can believe will defund the mayor and refund the people. Vote SDP, vote Amy, vote to defund the mayor.
What a scumbag. Imagine using a hashtag that comes from defund the police, which she's against, and then using that hashtag for herself. Weird though.